and she was saying that not every situation in marriage is like that. I think he was talking about let me see, he was talking about who was that? Dr. Dre. Oh yeah. She was saying that you don't know, maybe her lifestyle was lavish like that, and maybe that's why she wanted the 2 meals. She said you don't know why Nicole wanted the 2 meal. That's what she was saying. Now, I say this, okay. Um, if Dr. Dre was already taking care of her bills, what she need the 2 meal for? Your mic open.
Well, here's the setup. It is the setup. A lot of women, when they get out of Hollywood, they mind go to Hollywood, and they see all this money that all these other women are getting from their husband. They want to jump on the bandwagon too. Now check this out. Dr. Dre was making money before she got where she at. He was the one that was providing her with the lifestyle that she's grown accustomed to. Now, without his money, where would she be? I mean, we read a little bit about the tabloids and all that, but where would she be? He's the
Yeah,
money maker.
right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Also the sister was saying something about Mary J. Blige. Is she aware
Uh,
that before Mary J. Blige married that guy, I believe, if memory serves me right, I could be wrong, but I doubt if I am.
okay, come
That
on.
guy was her manager. Yes or no?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't he her manager?
I believe so. Yeah, because I seen you write that
Therefore,
in
him
there that he
being,
was the manager. Yeah.
because see, most of these women out there that's on top shelf like that, they always wind up marrying their manager.
Uh-huh.
And Mary J. Blige, I mean, she was a little bit naive to the fact the
Uh-huh.
managers are out there to make money.
Hmm.
And he knew what she was worth.
Yeah.
That's why he was out there hitting the bricks to put her where she was. So
Uh-oh.
he's the reason for her being where she's at.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I mean,
But I just
I
don't
mean,
get how these judges, I don't get how these judges be so gullible and go ahead and grant the man to pay you this money because that was your lifestyle. What happened to the judges saying, hey, you're not getting this money. You're not even gonna get this money. You don't deserve this money
well, see, the
because I
judge
mean,
can't say that.
oh, okay, go ahead.
See, the judge can't say that because when he get home, if he say that when he get home, his wife gonna slap him upside the head. So he's got to go ahead and lean for the woman.
Why is she gonna smack him upside the head?
Well, the judge's wife gonna hit the judge upside the head because she figured that the woman should have got what the woman wanted.
Well, but again, what his wife got to
Yeah,
do with that though?
that's
What his wife got to do with that? She don't need to be in his business now.
what the judge's wife got to do with it.
Yeah, she don't need to be in his business.
All women stick together.
She don't need to be in his business. That's I'm just saying, man, that be the problem. A lot of time some of these women be sticking their nose in their husband's business when they don't even need to be there. Y'all can call me sexist or whatever, but at the end of the day, is he at the nail salon while you doing your nails and lashes for the other women? Is he at the nurse's home while you wiping women's and men's behinds? He not there. So why you up there in the courtroom with him? Quiet now. It's quiet now.
Well, see, you got to understand, little brother. Women stick together. Now, at
They
least
sure do.
85% of the women that
They
listen
sure
to your
do.
show, if you listen to what they say, they always lean. It's always the man's fault. It's always the man's fault. No matter what happened, guy can get off work, come home and see his woman messing up,
Uh-huh.
and it's talking about the sacrifice. Now
Yeah.
he sacrificed and go to work, come home. She's in there messing up with his best buddy.
Come on.
but it's his fault.
Always.
You know, that's what the women gonna say. It's his fault.
Always the man's fault.
Not realizing that he's the one. He's the reason why she living as good as she living. Because of him, he's out there working.
Shout out to YouTube land, our viewers on YouTube land. Shout out to our viewers on Blog Talk Radio. Shout out to our viewers on Facebook. Go ahead, Mr. D.
No, man, I'm going to knock down this Pepsi, man. But you know, the women need to step up to the plate and realize the fact that they just a spare rib, and ain't no sense of them trying to team up and run the man down like that. Because, I mean, you listen to the women talk on your show, man. The women talk on your show, they are 99% against every man that says, "Hey, I'm a man. Don't talk to me like I'm a boy."
Well, you know, D.
You see what I mean?
Well, you know, D. When you say the word like spare rib, some women think that's derogatory, but a woman that is in tune with God knows what that means. Not only that, you know, if you say, I mean, if we use words like king and queen, or if we use words like Lord, or we use words like submission, a woman that was birthed by God knows exactly who that is. But we talking about a woman that, you know, we talking about a woman that's from the gutter. We talking about a woman that's not doing no praying, a woman that's not doing no fast, and a woman that ain't doing no type of self-care. She living off of survival mode. Do you think she gonna use those type of terms? I mean, do you think she gonna really welcome open arms with us talking about, you know, manhood? Really, that's what we doing. We talking about manhood, masculinity. Something here in the United States that masculinity is really, especially if you're a black man, black masculinity really is forbidden here in the United States. That's what we're really talking about.
Well, you know, I mean, okay, we talking about a hood rat that Dr. Dre was out there beating the bricks and doing what he had to do to make his hustle so that he could provide for her and the little one. Okay, he said they were together for 20-some years. He finally broke a stride and he made some money. Now, she wants to pick his pocket.
Why is she a hood rat?
She says that he tore up the prenuptial. I don't think he did.
Why do she have to be a hood rat though?
That's where he got her from. You didn't hear nothing about that girl until after he had made big time. Where'd she come from?
That's right. Hey, let me read the comments from the chat room. The chat room, they said you can't Shannon Starr, she said you can't apply spiritual matters to worldly circumstances and expect the correct outcome. Exactly. So if you can't apply spiritual matters, that means you got to get you a woman that's spiritual. Don't even fear. Don't go to the club looking. I mean, but you know what? There could be some spiritual women at the club. But I'm just saying, if you go to the club looking for a woman, don't be upset at the outcome, because look where you got her from. Now, if you are spiritual, Shannon, yes, Shannon, I'm on you now, Shannon. If you a spiritual man, you should be able to take that woman. You should be able to take that woman up out of the gutter, up out of that club, and turn her into pure gold. Hello, Shannon. South Jersey. Hello. Go ahead, D. Go ahead, D.
Well, see, first of all, you know, I like the way those ladies like to do that bait and tackle type deal, you know, try to switch up. But this go with that and that go with that. The bottom line is she was a hood rat when he got her. And he made his hustle. He bust the groove, made some money. And now she want to act like she's all that. No, it don't work like that, sister. It don't work like that.
I mean, that's right. I mean, it don't. But let's read some more of these. Let me see. Sister Evelyn Lopez. She says you need to be equally yoked. And then we got my girl Shannon Starr back again. She said marriage is a kingdom institution, not a worldly one. Ooh, but again,
first of all,
hold on.
Let me try to educate the post sister on some knowledge and wisdom. Now, what you say her name is again?
Sister Shannon.
Miss. Okay, Miss Lady, it's like this. You can't mix water and oil. They don't go together. So if you either in the door or out the door. You can't stand midway at the door. So either you're gonna speak on it in terms of spirituality and forget about carnality, or you're gonna speak carnality and forget about spirituality. You can't just go through here like picking cotton all day. You're either one or the other. Now,
well,
in order for, I mean, come on. I mean, you know how it is. I hear what she's saying. She's playing tit for tat. Wait a minute. You beat me up too bad on that side, so let me run on the spiritual side.
No, let me go
wait a
to
minute.
her.
You hit me too hard on the spiritual side. Let me go carnal.
Hold on.
No. Stay on one side of the fence.
Hold on.
You is or you ain't.
Oh, hold on, D. Let me put you back in the cage. I gotta address her real quick. Let me address her real quick. She said, whoever or wherever you find your wife, she needs to be selected by God for you. Of course, I want God to select my woman. I mean, what does the scripture say? He who finds a wife findeth what? A good thing. Correct. But the word, I guess this must be to you, D. She said correct, but the word, hold on. But the word doesn't understand that concept. Okay, I see. Some of y'all got some blowback. Okay, the ladies got some blowback for you, D. The ladies got blowback. They got blowback for me too. So we're gonna invite y'all to call in. Yeah, let me hit that call in button. There it is. You see the number up on the screen. We're gonna invite you to call in and say what's on your mind. Say what's on your mind tonight. I see we got Sister Dana. Sister Dana's in the building tonight. Shout out to Dana. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit. But go ahead, D. Finish up your statement, D, because we got a full house tonight, and we haven't even got to the topic yet, and we want to get into this topic real quick.
Okay, but the sister's she's a little bit off course. She's driving down the street with a 3-legged wheel. Now, come on now. First of all, I mean, the Bible. If you're going to speak in terms of spirituality, don't hurt yourself by trying to quote something that you can't put together. Thus says the word in the Tampered with King James Version.
Come on now.
He that finds a wife. It didn't say God would find it. It said he that finds a wife findeth a good thing. Am I quoting that Tampered with King James Version correctly?
You are, sir.
And if you notice, in the Tampered with King James Version, most of the time, the word came and told the man, you go find you a wife, or you go pick you a wife. Ain't say too much about God picking nobody's wife. But then again, I could be wrong because I'm always right.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna say this. The thing is, though,
this Pepsi real quick.
I'm gonna say this though. The thing is, when God made man, you know what I mean. When God made Adam, He gave Adam everything that he needed. So therefore, Adam didn't really have a need to be doing what we do in church, where we call praying. He didn't have a need to be doing all that praying because God had gave him everything he needed. You know what I'm saying? He gave him that. So therefore, when he gave him Eve, he said, "What? Be fruitful and do what? Multiply." That's what God told Adam, to be fruitful and multiply. All right. Oh, some people. Oh, they on the line. They on the line. All right. While you chugging down that Pepsi, let me get on down this line real quick. Let's get on down this line. All right. There she go. There she go. Hey, Miss Shannon, how you doing, Miss Shannon?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? How y'all doing?
Oh, you already know. We 100. We 100. Let me put D on the line. There you go, D. We 100 up in there today.
No, man. I got to bail down this Pepsi because she ain't talking right.
No, I mean, listen. I thought we were in agreement, so I really don't understand what you're saying. I guess because I thought that I was agreeing with you.
No, women never agree with me because I'm always right, and then most of them are wrong.
Oh,
okay.
well,
All right.
Hey, now, listen. Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Let me sweep the floor. I'm gonna clean that up. The reason why I say that is because every queen know the king got the final call.
ooh.
But see, that's when you're dealing with. That's when you're dealing with immature women who don't understand their role as a wife. But you're not talking to someone who doesn't understand what her role is as a wife. See, I'm a little bit different than most women, even my age. I'm what they call an old soul. So I don't have a problem with submission. I don't have a problem with submission. I don't have a problem with my husband leading me, but he has to be leading me correctly. If you're leading me, where are you leading me to? Where are you leading me to?
Now, see that right there where you got wrong at. See now, me and you, we were driving down the street together in that Lamborghini, and you messed around and got wrong.
No. Because if you're leading me away from God, then you're not leading me correctly. I know my place.
Wait a minute.
Even in that, I know my place is to pray for my husband. I know that my place is to pray and ask God to give him wisdom and all of that, and pray and ask God, to show me how to support him. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect in everything, but I've been there and I've done that. But at the same time, if you're not leading me the correct way, if you're leading me away from God, that's a problem.
Now, Mr. T, could you pass me one of them bologna sandwiches while I try to help your sister out?
Oh God!
You know what? If I could, I would.
Okay, come on, help
but
me
I
out.
don't even eat bologna. I don't even eat bologna. But if I could, I would. Now
here's the setup. How do you know what God is telling him to lead you? How God is telling him to lead you when God is talking to him and not you, when you might not think that follow me closely. Say, for instance, he's told to walk down the street backwards. Okay? He's leading you down the street backwards. You said, wait a minute. We can't go down the street backwards. We got to go down the street forward. But he said, oh, no, baby, we're going to go backwards.
Listen.
Then you're going to say, nah, we ain't going that way because God ain't leading me that way. Wait a minute. How do you know that? Because you haven't talked to the same God that he was talking to. So you have to sacrifice and let him lead you, because your King James Bible, the Tampered with King James Bible, said when a woman gets married, the man becomes her Lord.
Listen.
And she is to please him in all ways.
Listen.
Okay. Now let me say this. If that is the case, a husband and a wife, when they're not understanding one another, that means their language is broken. Okay, that means something is wrong with their language. If a wife does not understand how her husband is leading her, and she's saying, okay, and God is speaking to him and saying, okay, I want you to lead her down the street and walk backwards, and she doesn't understand that means the connection in their language, something is broken in their language between her and her husband. Something isn't right. So I'm not talking about in the sense of I don't understand, I don't like the way that my husband is leading me. I'm not talking about in the sense of, because there's going to be situations where, okay, a husband doesn't like the way his wife is doing things and vice versa. You're not going to like everything as a wife that your husband does. That doesn't mean that you're not supposed to follow his lead. But as a wife, you're still supposed to cover him in prayer. You're supposed to pray with him. You're supposed to work with him. But the same way that God speaks to him, he will speak to the wife. And if the husband is misleading the wife, then, or not leading correctly, not leading that family, that marriage correctly, God will surely speak to the wife and make that clear. He will tell her to stand up, and this is how you pray for your husband.
D, we got 5 minutes, D.
Your husband in prayer.
We got 5 minutes, D.
Well, Well,
and I can speak
couldn't.
from experience. I can speak from experience when you talk about a husband, because I'm divorced. I'm divorced now, but there came a time when, you know, I believe, I'm going to say it, I believe that because of what I had to go through, how God was speaking to my husband and telling him to lead me and to give me that a certain space that I needed for God to do his work. I believe that my ex-husband interpreted that as something different. And so what happened was there was a separation. There was a disconnection that happened. And so my ex began to lead us into a different area.
Oh, it wasn't in
Well, I
alignment with
hate to
God.
say this.
It wasn't in
I
alignment
hate
with
to
God.
say this, but I'll say this with all humility, and don't take this the wrong way, because I think you're a perfect lady. I think that. Okay? Now, don't take this the wrong way, but as long as he's alive, you are not allowed, according to your tampered with King James Version Bible, to marry another man as long as he is alive.
Speed it up, baby. Speed it up. Speed it up.
If you should,
Speed it up. We only got like a few minutes.
Are
Speed
you
it up.
saying to me there's not one reason why? Not one reason why I would be allowed to be remarried? Not one
you can be married.
Not one reason?
Yeah, you can marry again, providing if you had not have given him a divorce, if you'd have caught him in the very action of activity, that's the only way you could depart from him. But other than that, you cannot depart from him. And if you do depart from him and you do decide to pick up another individual, you guys, if y'all do get married, you will be committing adultery. That's according to that tampered with King James Version.
And trust me when I tell you, I understand this completely, but that's not the case with me. That's not the case with me. The case with me is infidelity. The case with me is abandonment. And you know, I don't want to put all of my business out there.
Yeah, I understand. I was getting ready to cut you. I was getting ready to cut you off. I was getting ready to cut you off because I didn't want you to go that deep.
Yeah, my situation falls under, you know, what God allows, and I'm very much clear with that.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm with you 100%, darling. I mean, don't take that the wrong way. I'm on your side.
No. Listen, this is healthy conversation. You know, healthy conversation. I love it.
We'll see. When you get a guy like me, I'm 350 years old. I just celebrated my birthday.
You know what?
And here's the situation. You are a fantastic woman. How do you or him know that what separated y'all wasn't the workings of the adversary to see if you two guys were in the place where you say you was when y'all was together? You follow me that far?
I follow you that far. Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you get a chance, go to the Tampered with King James Version and look at 1 Corinthians 7th chapter, look at the 12th down to the 16th verse, and that'll help you understand a little bit more about what I'm saying. And I just, swung through there real quickly, because I didn't want T to bust me upside the head.
No, I got you on that, and I got you on that, and my response is going to be that same passage that you're talking about is the same one that kept me in the marriage that I was not supposed to remain in. So when I say that before I made any moves, and I wasn't the one that divorced, but before I made any moves, I was on my face before God, seeking Him for answers. How do I do this as a wife? God, what is your desire? What is it that you want for this union, for this marriage?
Okay. We're gonna pause right there on that.
So
note.
Everything that I have done has always been God inspired. So yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. We're gonna pause right there on that note. We got to get to this. We got to get to this topic, which we already been in this topic a little bit. Hold on one second. I already know Mr. Cappy. He don't press the number 1, so I already know Mr. Cappy had something to say. Go ahead, Mr. Cappy.
Listen, when you marry somebody, you're in for everything that they have learned and all their religious experiences, their influence of their parents, and the amount of kids, and this, that, and the other. You want to try to get somebody who's equally yoked. You want to get somebody who not only prays with you, but prays for you. And if you two can't get together through prayer and reading the scriptures and trying to come to an agreement through the scriptures, you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. Now, money's not going to help. Claiming you love each other, all of that's fine. But the thing that is most important is, do you love one another? And you'll discover when you love one another that both of you are willing to give as well as take. You're willing to forgive and be forgiven. If all of these things don't come to fruition, if you're not truly involved in that, if you're not practicing the same faith or have the same religion, you're going to have problems. You can't be of one faith and believe in this book, and somebody else is believing that faith, and that just doesn't work. You want to get somebody who's equally yoked with you, so that when you raise up the children, they won't be confused. You won't have all of these old silly, crazy problems that erupt when people are not praying together and loving one another. You got to be on one accord. And what is the one accord? That I'm going to love you and take care of you as a wife, and the children are ours, whether you had them before I married you or whether we got them together. Irrelevant. God doesn't have any stepchildren. So none of that mess. How can I say this? Listen, try to get on one accord with a woman. God doesn't pick your wife for you. You pick the wife.
Absolutely.
And you got to know that. You get willing to do exactly what Christ said in his book when he told Paul what to write. You've got to be ready to give it up on a sacrificial basis and love her no matter what, even to the point of death. If we have one slice of bread, because I'm not making much money.
Come on.
As a matter of fact, I've lost a job. And what have you. That doesn't matter.
Right.
The one slice of bread, I want you to No, I want you to eat it.
Right.
And if you are a man,
yes,
you're going to give it up. That's why the scripture says, even as Christ loved the church, I'm supposed to love the wife. So no matter what goes down, I'm supposed to love her. Do you have you any idea how many infractions you and I make every day against God? Have you any idea from the time you get up to the time you go to bed, how many times he's disappointed in your silly behind? Okay, you are to love that wife with that same amount of love. That's why the scripture says, husbands, love your wives even as Christ loved the church. That word even really means something, no matter what. If you get taken advantage of, so what? How often do you and I make pledges and tell God, Lord, if you just get me through this, I ain't gonna never do. He knew you were lying when you said it, but he still tolerates you. Okay? He still puts you. He still loves you. Okay, absolutely. So you don't have as many teeth now as you had when I married you. So what? I still love you. You can gum your food. It doesn't matter to me. I still love you. Hey, man. That's why I caution you all the time. Don't ever tell anybody that you love them unless you really do.
Come on.
Because love is not giving 50-50 and all of that and keeping track. Love says no matter what. Okay? You used to be shapely. You look like a Pepsi-Cola bottle or a Coke bottle, they used to say years ago. Now, you look like a 2-liter.
Come on now.
I'm still in love with.
Come on now.
Okay? All of that doesn't matter. Okay, lipstick and powder and paint doesn't make you beautiful.
Well, okay.
It covers blemishes and.
What about sex?
Okay,
What about
makes
sex?
you beautiful?
What about sex?
What makes you beautiful? Listen, I'm going to tell you again. What makes you beautiful is on the inside. If a woman is in a fire and gets her body gets somewhat mutilated to the point of she's not attracted, the flesh is falling off her bones, she gets cancer, this, that. Are you going to stop loving her? If she gets to a place where she can't have sex with you, are you going to stop loving her? Because chances are, men, we fail in that sexual thing long before they do.
Oh.
Think about that stuff.
Ooh.
Dumbass. Going good. Why can't you tolerate her? Have a blessed day.
Woo! Oh man, he just dropped the mic on that one. Oh man, we about to hop right into it, but before we do, man, let me change this screen up just a little bit. I want you to see my face while I'm talking. Yo, check this out. Check this out. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuning in with us, please, if you got something to say, if you want to say something, hey, there's the number. It's up on the screen. We can ready to get into this topic. Mr. Cappy he just opened this thing up for us tonight. And that's what we talking about. This is what everybody said. New year, new you, new me. This is us 2021. All of that. All that sounds good. All that sounds good. But here's the real question though. Are you ready to make a sacrifice? And we talking about, since this topic is about date and relationships, we wanna curtail it down to dating and relationships. Are you ready to make a sacrifice? Okay, I see Selena saying that Mr. Caffey is teaching, but okay, he teaches. So let's go back to some things that was said last night on the Rock single. Shout out to Rock single, shout out to Rock True, man, shout out to Mary Kennedy, shout out to Shannon Starr, shout out to Evelyn Lopez, shout out to Willie Joyner, shout out to Doc Ock, man, all of them, man, bomb individuals. Okay, so thing is, we was talking last night, and this is why we doing part 2 today. Are you ready to make a sacrifice? Okay, we talking about love. I'm glad Mr. Kyrie said that, because if you really love a person, you know, it doesn't matter if they can't even have sex no more, because wait, you still love them. So I was telling them about a situation that I was listening to the other day. I was listening to a conversation. It was a group of people. It was on this app, and I was listening to a conversation with this young man. He was talking about how that the lady, his girlfriend he was with, he wasn't really sexually attracted to her anymore, because she didn't like to do a lot of the, she didn't like to do a lot of the things that he wanted to do sexually, and I guess they just wasn't really connecting sexually. And so after the panelists started doing more digging and probing into seeing why is it that you two are having this disconnect sexually. Excuse me, what can this disconnect be? Then he began to say there was things that she liked him to do that he didn't want to do sexually. And then that's when it came out, the fact that he was the one that was not fulfilling her sexually, but he was ready to leave her. And it was him that was not fulfilling her needs sexually, but he said that he wasn't attracted to her no more because of the sex. And so the question that I asked on yesterday, and I asked the day before, willing to make a sacrifice. You find this man, ladies, that you really love. He got it going on. He communicating right. He opening up that car door every time you get in that car door. He making you that bologna sandwich and giving you that Pepsi just how you like it. He cooking you that top ramen just how you like it. He saying all the nice, sweet, flowery things that you want to hear. And then when that hour, that moment of truth comes, and it's time for him to sow those royal oaks, and then you just have nothing. What you gonna do? Is it a situation that you can, a situation that can be helped? Is there a situation where it's all right, okay, he may not know what he's doing, but as the woman and as the person that's operating this body that God gave me, I'm going to show him what he needs to do to be able to please me. Because see, that's another problem too that we have. We have situations where the woman, they really expect a man to really know what they want. Okay. But if you have never ever had that conversation with the man and said, I like my hair pulled, I like my hind parts smacked. Okay. If you ain't never told your man that, how do he supposed to know that's what you want? Come on now. This is real life one-on-one right here we talking about. Okay. This is not your average podcast. Okay. Over here we get a little crazy. Just watch. When I hit these phone lines, you're gonna have all kind of craziness. This is all kind of craziness gonna be said. So stick with me tonight. Seriously, if you have never had that conversation with this man, how is it that you can effectively say, I'm gonna let him go because he do not know how to please me? Come on now. I gotta put this on the screen. Man, shout out to Brother Willie Jordan. Call in, bro. We need some more men. We need some more men on the line. He said, should we grow in our connection? Is not sex a gift from God? Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. See, because and I like the fact he said, should we grow in our connection? Because at the end of the day, okay, starting out, okay, we may not be getting it together, but through communication, we're able to say, hey, this is how. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. A lot of people, they got this cockiness mentality where, I'm 40 years old. I'm saying, I'm 50 years old, and I've been I've been doing this since I was 12, so I know my way all the way around a woman's body, so you can't tell me nothing. Same as the woman. Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't nothing as good as mine. Mine stay warm all the time, and it's juicy too. So, you know what I'm saying? It's already juicy. If you can't work with a juicy one, then what can you do? All right. All right, I know I'm clowning right now, but it's the truth. How do we open up those lines of communication? And are you willing to really make that sacrifice with your significant other? Like, because I mean, for real, some people they said, he was the best thing I ever had. Or let's see who put on the men. She was the best thing I ever had, but she didn't give head. Hello, the best thing that you ever had, but she did not give head. Now you want to let her go. I think that could be worked out. I think that you can teach her how to do that. I think you should say, okay, this is what I like sexually. Come on, we gonna really put it out there, lay it on the platter. Over here on this show, we lays it out on the platter. If head is what you like and she's not giving you head, have the conversation. Are you willing to make a sacrifice? That's what I'm talking about. Or are you gonna just throw in the towel and just say, what, they're not doing what I want. They're not giving me what I want, which is what's the word I'm looking for? Selfishness, which is selfishness. They're not doing what and there's no I in team. I'm about to open these phone lines. Do y'all have the number on the screen? Because I'm ready to hear what everybody got to say, because I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna let y'all go at it. I'm gonna go to somebody that I have not heard from tonight. We're gonna go to my girl Dana. Dana. What's good, Dana?
Hey, good evening, y'all. How y'all doing?
Good.
Okay. Yeah, I just been sitting back in the cut listening. I just been listening. I haven't had too much to say because I don't want to disrupt the flow y'all have going on. Everybody reading from the as Mr. D said, the tampered version of the King James, the King James Bible and stuff. And I'm not as well versed in the Bible as I used to be. Being that I'm probably take my instructions from the other good book. So,
No,
yeah,
no,
I've just
stop
been
right
sitting
there.
back in the cut listening.
Stop right there because over here,
Uh-uh.
everybody can speak their piece over here. So go ahead and say what your religion is.
Oh, okay. Well, I happen to be a Muslim, and I take my instructions from the Holy Quran. Um, I heard you all talking about submission and men and women and relationships and things like that. And of course, we are taught to have the utmost respect for each other, and yes, being equally yoked is very important. And each person is supposed to know their place in the way that God designed things, and know their place and not go against the order of nature. Because if you do, it causes problems. So yeah, I'm agreeing with I don't think we have any disagreements as far as what I've heard the other callers say. I don't disagree with what they're saying. But
Okay.
yeah, being equally yoked is very important, and picking a partner that you can have confidence in submitting to is very important. Because if you don't have respect for a person, you're not going to if you're a woman, you're not going to want to submit to the man in his leadership. So that is very, very important. And with that, I'm going to drop the mic.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, Dana. I don't know if I asked you your status. I don't know if I've asked you your status lately, but are you in a relationship?
I am married.
Oh, that's right.
Married. I'm married to. Actually remarried my husband I was with when I lived in New Orleans. I think you knew about that. I had moved away for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
And he is now with me in Indianapolis. I remember because I told you that he was going to come through the studio with me last time I was there, but our schedules were conflicted, so we didn't get to make that happen. But God willing, we'll get to meet him one day.
Oh yeah, please, yeah, I would love to see him in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see him in the studio. But okay, thank you, Queen. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you are welcome.
All right, let me address something real quick. I don't know what she's talking about, so I'm gonna open up her mic. She said, first of all, if you have to publicly declare that, then you're lying. I don't know what that is, so let me just tap on her mic real quick, see what she's talking about. Miss Shannon.
Yeah. So you were saying, how women and men tend to boast about how good their stuff is. You know what I mean? Like if you gotta publicly declare that, most likely you're lying. You know what I mean? Because I just never understood the flaunt. I never understood why you have to. You know what I mean? Like, why is that necessary? And then most times you find out they be the ones. They be the ones that be the topic of discussion, and you find out that what they're saying, from the homies, from the homegirls, is not true. So that's what I was talking about. I was talking about when you were,
Okay. That's why I was like, well, let me see what this is all about. Okay, I got you. That's a great statement. I totally agree, because you really shouldn't. You should just wait till it's time. It's time for the time, and let it. You know what I'm saying? Let it show for itself. Hello.
Right.
Well,
absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Queen.
All right.
Let me go now to, I think I see area code 219293. I don't know who that is. Well, we're gonna go ahead and open up their microphone at this time. Go ahead. What's your name?
This is Selena K with Rock Truth Radio. How are you?
Selena K, what's up, Queen?
What is going on, Royals?
Hey.
Yes. So wait, okay, can I be clear real quick? Are you on Facebook?
No, remember, I'm still blocked. I'm still blocked on Facebook.
Okay.
I'll be back on
okay, you gonna punish me.
Yeah, I'll be back on the 17th.
Oh, okay, all right. Look at you. You got your papers, you got your out papers, and everything. They're gonna let you out of jail in Tupac.
Right.
Did you learn your lesson?
Wait, because I still will post that pic, but I ain't gonna post the pic. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's a part of history, but they scared, and now you about to make me dip off into something else. But go ahead.
I don't dare for son of jail now. We'll wait till the 17th. But just shout out to everybody. I see Rock Truth is in the building. I love it. The love and support that, everybody is just showing. I'm loving. I was listening to Mr. Cassie, like he was dead on when I was able to get on. And then just to listen to Miss Dana, I wanted to say to Miss Dana, like, I understand that, she identifies with the Muslim religion. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But the reason why she agrees with everybody else is because even that religion takes its orders from God.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Everything still comes from him. And that's why we're all able to agree, because we see the God in everything and not the religious aspects that separate us, that were designed to separate us. So, yeah, for the most part, when you're looking at whether you want to believe that, the Bible we're using is tampered or not, at the end of the day, what's in that is inspired. So that's why you see we're all connected, sis. You know what I'm saying? And just to hear your perspective from him is what matters. So I love to hear it. I love just hearing everything that everybody's saying. I love your visual, the visual that you have on YouTube right now. It looks great. I love to see the comments coming up the side. I love it. Like, it looks good overall. For real, King. Like, I'm proud of you. I'm just, grateful for the opportunity to be on here and just to kind of like contribute to the conversation about part 2 and, making the sacrifice and being realistic. I'm with you. Like, if it's something that you desire in whatever relationship, not just, a man and a woman, in a relationship that's designed for them to, I guess, get married eventually, whatever relationship that is that you're, in, you should be showing up to make a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? You should be showing up to sacrifice of yourself, whatever it is that another individual needs. So I just wanted to add that and just, thank Rock Truth Nation for just supporting. Thanking you too, Ty. Shout out to you. Thank you for, shouting us out. And we thank you for being a part of us. Thank you everybody for real. And Mr. D, love you, Mr. D. I didn't get to hear you, but love you. I'm waiting on you to come back. I'm sure you'll be back.
Queen, don't
leave. And you better not be messing with Miss Shannon.
Queen, don't leave. Queen, don't leave. Your boy Willie.
Okay, I won't.
Your boy Willie is in the comments. He in the comments clowning. He said community WAP.
He said community rock.
No, community
WAP. He said go to bed, listeners. Night. I know I'm tired, y'all, for real. I'm so what he say? See, I love this how this is coming up on my screen. Like, I wish you could see. I'm mad at you because I still see that duck in the corner, and that should be DZ&Z. We'll talk about it later. But this looks really good. It looks just great how everything is coming across the side. You boy, you better do that thing. Who over there? I see you, Miss Ass. Go ahead, Shannon just woke up. She probably did just wake up, Miss Evan. But this looks good, King.
Thank you.
I feel like in curtains back there. Do not steal the hotel curtains. Just let them have those. I'm sure you can take the towel.
Hold on, wait. Are we going in? Because guess what? I'm not about to let you off the hook. Because number one, I'm getting ready to cook you because you come on here today saying you agree with me. But yesterday, what did you and the chemist say? The word Smith and the chemist said yesterday, they said it's a hard no. If homie could knock it down in the bedroom, he couldn't get, no, we can't be together. I gotta let him go.
Right.
Hello. It's quiet.
Yes, but what we did not say was that we would do it expeditiously. We did say that we would take the time to invest in teaching or taking the time to talk. And again, it's about willingness. So what that is displaying is that you don't show the willingness to serve me, please me. And that would be the reason why we would have to leave. When you're not showing willingness, you're pretty much abandoning the other party. And so when you abandon me, especially in a marriage, you give me an out. Abandonment, adultery, and abuse. You give me an out. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go.
So not pleasing you in the bedroom is considered to be abandonment. Let's get that straight tonight, everybody.
Now, yes, it is abandonment. It is abandonment. When you don't show up to any part of your job, you have abandoned the position. It's simple. We ain't got to make it about apples and oranges. Just that simple. You ain't show up for work today, sis.
I'm laughing. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Because this one, I thought I wasn't gonna have to do it, but it's the first one of the new year. First one of the new year, everybody. I mean, hey, but you know what? I gotta be honest though. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you on that because I mean that goes vice versa with the women. Okay, ladies, you are not allowed to just lay there. Okay, you must wiggle around. You got to wiggle. You got to work and use what your mama gave you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? All that backside for nothing. You ain't gonna just have that backside and you can't move that backside. Hello. God didn't give you that backside for nothing. He didn't give you that backside for nothing. He said, move that thing and shake it. Okay, let me stop.
Okay, well, you're a little, it's probably not as graphic, but okay. You show up for work. You should show up for work.
That's right, y'all. Show up, just show up to work. And now, you know, I had to agree with the queen. I agree with that all day. Hey, come on, Rick, do your job. But then, queen, there comes a time, or will there come a time? Because thing is, as long as you eating your fruits and veggies and working out, you should be able to have sex the rest of your life. You in your 80s and 90s, you should be able to swing that thing. Hello.
I've never seen one stop. I've never seen a man stop. Like I'm serious. Not even like I've never seen it stop. I don't know why we get in our minds that it ends like that. It doesn't. Like they still be in the nursing homes and they get it in.
True.
Like that. What is stopping it? Why?
True.
Like really? I don't understand. I don't understand.
I know of a case where
you're supposed to praise him for that kid of your limbs. That's all of them.
Hey, Queen, I know of a case where a dude in the nursing home, he had two of them. They had to put him in a different nursing home because two of the other ladies was getting ready to fight. They was throwing their wheelchairs and canes at each other. Come on now.
And it don't stop. Yeah, it don't stop. They still fighting over that thing. That's a shame.
That magic wand is divine from God. Okay, let me.
My Lord. Yeah, well, it's the truth. So, but go ahead. I don't want to hold you up.
All right, thanks, Queen. Appreciate you calling in.
I love y'all. I am gonna get some rest, y'all. I love y'all.
All right,
and I will see y'all tomorrow, right? Too.
All right.
All right. Peace.
All right. Let's go on to Mr. Cappy. Mr. Cappy hit the number one. Go ahead, sir.
When you're married, your body doesn't belong to you any longer. You have forfeited it. In other words, the scripture says it like this: that you have to give the other person due benevolence. In other words, if she wants your body, it's her body as well.
Come on.
That's why the scriptures also say the two of you become one. She has to supply your needs and you have to supply her needs. But let me suggest something to you. Making love to a woman is not jumping in the bed, jumping up and down on her, trying to act like you're riding a horse or something, a bucking horse. That's not love making. Love making is calling her during the day, saying, baby, I love you. I was just thinking about you, da-da-da. Love making is bringing her the same thing you brought her when you was courting her, a flower or two every now and then. Remembering your anniversaries and the days of her birth, etc., etc. That's love making.
Come on.
Getting in the bed naked, hello?
No, you
and having sex with her, I'm sorry?
I said you teaching, sir.
That's a sexual act. Huh? That has nothing to do with love making. The love is already there. It's how you express it. And you can do this even if physically you're unable to perform sexually. You can still give her sexual gratification if you two have worked something out. You don't have to be riding her every day and sweating like a dog and wearing your little self out. Forget that. Love her all day long.
Yes, sir.
She'd be very to know that you care enough to call her during your work day or to bring her a flower every now and then. That's not going to hurt anything. That submits the love. Okay, that shows you that you care and that she's not a
90 seconds
for your waist. Every time you want to get rid of some waste, you call her and y'all jump in the bed. That is not love making at all. Any two monkeys can have sex. Get it together in your mind. Understand what your position is. Love her 24/7 and then some. Am I making myself clear? Have a blessed day, everybody, and have a good New Year's. I'll talk to you.
Thank you, Mr. Cavi. Appreciate it. But that's absolutely correct. And that was something that we also had tapped in on yesterday when I was saying, did you know that you can make love to a woman's mind, whereas by the time you got her in the bed, that wasn't nothing but a mop-up operation. Hello. Man, shout out to Evelyn Lopez. She in here lighting up this chat room saying some great, excuse me, she said some good stuff. Love him unconditionally. She said something else. I'm about to scroll up to it. She said something else about here it is. We shouldn't deprive our spouses. I know it's a single show, but speaking life. No. Speak your mind. This ain't this right here is not a single show. This show right here is whatever come about your mouth show. That's what that is. But it's we mainly talking about we're mainly talking about dating and relationships. That's what we are. We mainly talking about dating and relationships. But that's hold on, wait. That go who's that? Shannon? He did not come to play. Come on now. Oh, she said her love language is quality time. Quality time, like quality time on the phone, in person. If your man is away out of town, video chat, quality time. Learn to forgive and let go. That's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Well, all right, here go the moment that you all been waiting for. We're gonna open up the microphone for Mr. D. I'm gonna let him just go for about 5 minutes, and we're gonna shut this thing down. Go ahead, Mr. D.
Hey man, tell the queens out there. Hey, Queen Selena, how you doing, darling? I'm glad to hear from you. And Miss Shannon, all you queens out there. Miss Dana, hey. Now check this out. Y'all doing some good stuff out there. It's pretty good what y'all doing. I need like a 17-hour program so I can enlighten you ladies on the philosophy of Mr. D and how it's supposed to be. No, but on the real tip, if a guy, regardless of how old he is, and I'm 350, but a guy, if he knows how to matriculate himself correctly, he can always take a lady up on the stars and let her down to the ground like a feather.
Come on.
And yes, Mr. Cappy, I'm gonna have to disagree and agree with you. I agree and disagree. Ride that baby like a mule 8 days a week and 48 hours a day. If you can stand it, go for it.
Come on.
Because it's good for the body. Because you're burning calories. You're getting the cardiovascular system working fantastic, and everything's intact. I'm on your side, Mr. T. Love the mind. Work with the mind, and everything else will fall right in place.
Come on.
Because a lot of things the women don't seem to comprehend is, wow, I spoke that new language. A lot of things they don't comprehend is a woman can lay down and not make a move and be ready to go. But if a guy if he ain't got his mental ability programmed to knock it down, he can't perform regardless. And then there's some health problems like blood pressure, emotional things that keep a man from working out. But because if she lay down and he popped the right spot, she gonna jump up and say, "Oh, Daddy, what you doing?"
Mr. D.
It's just that simple.
Mr. D.
I'm gonna knock down this Pepsi, man, because I don't want to educate nobody on something that they should know that they don't know.
Hold on, D.
And,
D, don't go.
Sorry, Miss Selena.
Can you hear me, D?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You fading a little bit on me.
Okay, I must be fading. Okay, can you hear me now? Let me turn me up a little bit.
Okay, there we go, Verizon. I'm ready.
I was gonna say you forgot about the PTSD.
Run it to me.
PTSD, post-traumatic slave syndrome.
Oh yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say slave syndrome. I said post-traumatic woman take his billfolder syndrome. Yeah, man, that's right, man. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. It's a monster. Hey, love you guys, man. I'm gonna be focusing in on you tomorrow. Right now, I'm gonna do something that the devil won't do, and most of the women that's listening, they ain't gonna do it either. I'm gonna get quiet. Ciao. Check you guys out later.
Hold on, wait. D, don't go. Did he go? D. I guess he left. Hold on.
Yeah, boss.
Okay. Somebody got a rebuttal for you. Shannon says that's not true.
Oh Lord.
Shannon says that's not true because if my mental is off, his experience won't be where he wants it to be. Now I have to agree. You ever get you a woman that
no,
she ain't trying to go?
No.
You ain't gonna go.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That is not true.
Okay.
A woman can be mad as all outdoors. She can have her mind from here to California. And if she lay down there, and whoever the guy is, because he can't be as perfect as me because I can't service the whole world. But whoever the guy is, if she lay there and he hit the right spot, she gonna forget about all that anger and her mind gonna focus right there where he hit the spot at.
Ooh.
So I mean, this thing about a woman mind ain't gonna be there. Her mind might not be there, but once you hit that spot, her mind gonna zoom in like a laser, zoom right there. And this ain't what somebody told me. This is things that I know from life experience.
Well,
I had to do it. I had to disagree on that because that's not right. That wasn't right at all. So tell Shannon she got to go read up some more books on that because she's out of the box on that.
Shannon's still here. Shannon's still here. Go ahead, Shannon.
Well, I'll just say it like this because I am a woman and I don't need any books to tell me how my body is supposed to feel. So at the end of the day, regardless of how good he may be or how, what his size may be or any of that, if my mind is not there, my mind is not there and my body's not going to respond to him the way that he would want my body to respond to him. I mean, you can speak on certain things, Mr. D. You can speak on certain things, but what you can't really speak on as factual is a woman's body and how our body works.
Okay, well, explain this to me, Miss Shannon. Oh, you're just so knowledgeable. I love you. You're so knowledgeable. Explain this to me. When a guy hit the point of ecstasy, what is he thinking about?
I don't know.
When he hits the point of ecstasy. Okay, well, see, there we go. When a guy hits the point of ecstasy, he couldn't care less what this girl got on her mind. He has hit the point of ecstasy, and his job is accomplished. He don't care if you roll over, get up, and run down the street or whatever. His mission is accomplished. He showed up for work. Bang! He hit the overtime clock and paying double time. He's finished.
Okay, but that might be the case. He might be able to still go on and perform, but you're saying that, you know, a woman can just, you know, a guy can, if he popped the right spot, then, you know, she's going to react to it. I mean, I'm speaking from my personal experience. That's not true for me. That's not true for me, because if my mental is not there, then you're going to get barely any response from me.
I don't believe that.
You're going to get, believe in, for me, sex is more than sex is more than, especially when you're married, it should be more than a physical feeling. It should be an intimate, intellectual conversation, connection, even in the physical. And if my mental is not there, it's just not going to happen. That's me personally. I can't speak for no other woman, but that's just me. Now, he can keep on pumping and humping and all he need to do to get to where he's trying to go. That's all fine and well. But he's still not going to have the experience that he will want versus if I'm just, you know, nonchalant about it, or if I just go all in, if I pull up, right, Ty? Like I said, if I pull up, then you know you about to have the experience of your life. But if I'm not there, I ain't thinking about what you doing. I ain't thinking about how you moving. I'm thinking about, as a wife, I gotta lay here and let you do what you do, regardless of how my mind, feels.
She about to pull up
whatever I'm thinking.
One time, hey, let's do it one time for the pull up. One time for the pull up, everybody. One time for the pull up.
Hey, you're fantastic, lady. I love you. You're fantastic. But I have to say you're 3,000% wrong.
Okay. Well, you know, everybody, you know what they say about opinions, you know. Everybody's got one, so it's all, you know, it's all good.
Yeah, but see, opinion.
It's all good. You're entitled. You're entitled to your opinion. You know, but I'm speaking facts on my body.
Right.
I can't speak for no other woman.
Exactly.
I can speak for me.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
And you absolutely can't sit where you are and tell me how my body reacts.
I don't know what's wrong
regardless of what kind of knowledge you think you have, you're not a woman, and you're not me. And so you don't experience what women experience. You know what you experience as a man, but you can't tell me how a woman's body will react just because we don't have to worry about keeping ourselves up.
Wow. You know what, Miss Shannon? You just made me have a 2 Pepsi night.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, T, mission accomplished. I ain't got all the nerve. Hey, there's only so many women that can attack and beat me up when I walk down the street, man.
Terrible.
Well, hey, thank you both. Hey, T,
I love you guys, man. I'm gonna get in here and do this fancy stuff. Miss Shannon, she has accomplished something ain't too many women can do. She has accomplished the feat of making me have 2 Pepsi nights. So I got 2 Pepsi
and hush mouth. And hush mouth. She put you on hush mouth.
I'll get back with you later, man. I got to roll.
All right, D.
Good night, Miss Shannon.
Good night, Mr. D.
Yeah, you put him on hush mouth, Shannon. You put him on hush mouth. He tried to fight
put him
you.
I mean,
yeah, he tried to fight you, but
he tried to serve me, but he got served. You know what I mean?
He
tried to serve me, but he got served. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. That was a good conversation, though. You know what I mean? Like,
it was a nice one. Okay, now I got to address something else. Miss Evelyn, Sister Evelyn. Let me see. She says I have to disagree with the PTSD, Mr. D. Okay, I don't know what he said. I can't remember, but I'll say this though, is that seriously, I'm gonna speak to this. post-traumatic, what is it, stress syndrome, but there's also post-traumatic slave syndrome, especially for the black man, really is something that can affect the ability for a black man to perform like that. Okay, it affected the ability. Come on now, I mean, all these black men getting killed out here. You know, the riot that happened yesterday that didn't have nothing to do with black people. The riot that happened yesterday didn't have nothing to do with black people. Finally, thank God for once. But we know that when there is situations like that that have to do with black people, the killing of George Floyd, oh man. Whew. That's that slave syndrome. Going back to how they used to do us during slavery. That what that was just a flashback. So I mean, I'll just speak to that. I don't really know what D said. I don't know what he said. Let me we're gonna click on Dana real quick, and then we're gonna get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all seriously, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Man, you guys have made my day. If you're on YouTube, if you're watching me from YouTube, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. I mean, for real, we want to grow this page. We want to grow this page, and we want to grow into some great things this year. This is 2021. We got great things on the horizon. We want to spread love and spread and send love to all of our listeners and viewers. I thank you for real. I've been doing this thing for 4 years. May 24th will be 5 for me, 5 years. And hey, I am very much appreciative for everything that you guys do. Thank you for your generosity and support. Let me click on Dana real quick, and we're gonna get out here tonight. Miss Dana.
Oh, hi. Tonight was a great show. Let's see. I'm kind of on the quiet side this evening, so
Okay.
I was just sitting back listening to everybody, and yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say today. I'm kind of like
today.
reserved when it comes to certain subjects now.
Oh, okay. Quiet. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dana, for calling in and
Yeah,
checking us out.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hey, thank you all. We're gonna close this thing out. Tonight was great. We were talking about making sacrifice. Are you willing to make a sacrifice? Because we're living in a time where the world is selfish. Okay, the world is selfish, and that we're allowing social media, the influence of social media, the influence of reality TV, to really influence our decisions when actually reality TV and social media, all that is just an illusion. All of that is just an illusion of what is. What really is the fact that we are human and that we need to go back to being human. Okay, social media and reality TV is taking away the human part of living life. We got to get back to that part, being human again. Being human meaning, as a man, you see a woman struggling carrying bags and stuff, we helping that woman carry them bags. As a man, you see a woman with 4 or 5 kids and the kids cutting up, we trying to hop in and to quiet these kids down. Hello, as a man. I'm just saying, we talking about get back to the human side. We know now that we can't, as a man, we can't try to help a woman with her kids because you might lose your life. Don't say nothing to my kid. My kid ain't did nothing to you. Don't try to, help out with my kid. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold that door open for me. I didn't hear it happen to me. I'm trying to hold the door open. She talking about this a new movement. This new movement. I don't need no man to hold the door open for me. We talking about going back to being human. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. We talking about making the sacrifice, not being influenced by this social period. Okay, yeah, you know, I love that app that I've been was on listening to them rooms. That's a great app. But at the end of the day, that app does not control me. And I will not be controlled by it. All right, that's enough. I know I just hopped on the soapbox, but hey, thank you guys. Love you guys. Love everything that you guys do, man. Tomorrow, hit up Rock Truth. They got a great program, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hit them up. Without further ado, I will check you guys out next. What I normally say, the next 7 days. I'll see you guys. Peace.